So, here we are doing a bit of potato maintenance, and because everything started off quite late this year, it's coming now with seems like an extra portion of vim and vigour. And these potatoes are just thrusting out of the ground here. So what I'm doing is just banking up the soil a little bit onto them to make a few furrows. I'm getting rid of some of the bits of grass and weed that have started coming up. And all the books and all the programs and all the experts say you've got to do this. I don't know why, but kind of good to get rid of a few weeds in there. I see quite a lot of eggshells and stuff in there because this is all from the compost, and eggshells seem to take a long time to decompose. Probably here, everybody's out gardening today. Millions of lawn mowers and hedge cutters and rotavators and cultivators and leaf blowers and all going like mad. Possibly mention this in another video. This is my plot where I'll be planting stuff like courgettes and sort of squashes, things like that. But I planted some Moroccan mint in there 2 years ago, and I thought I'd dug out all the roots this year earlier, and as you can see I've got little plant pots everywhere with Moroccan mint in, and I'll probably give those away to people as gifts. But if you look here, there's stuff coming up everywhere, so I'm going to try digging it out again, because if I don't, then the mint just takes over everything. And mint's great, but you can only drink so much mint tea, you can only make so much mint sauce, and it's one of those invasive plants that gets roots under the ground and they go everywhere. So a couple I'm just gonna pull out, and the others I'm gonna dig out and put into pots and give them as presents to people. It's lovely mint actually. It's what they use for making Moroccan tea. So it's a Moroccan version. As I said, it's very invasive. It takes over your garden. So I'll give that to my neighbours that I don't like. I'm joking. Go through again with a lawnmower here and cut this grass down. Just stop the hiding place for the slugs. So let's take a quick look in the greenhouse and see what's happening in there. Well, it's quite hot in here today. We've got nice 35 degrees. I better open the flaps. As you can see, the spinach is being slowly eaten up and starting to go to seed now, some bits of it. So I think I'll make some spinach tonight, and I can slowly start clearing this bed and start getting some exotic stuff in there like aubergines and maybe some cucumbers. So here we've got, as I said, we've got spinach, we've got radishes here. I'll get rid of them soon as well. More radishes here, still plenty of radishes growing. But all that stuff's got to be cleared out soon. That stuff's got to be cleared out because I want to put my Japanese peppers in there. So we've got a few bits and pieces growing here. Rocket and some other, I can't even remember what I've put in there. I'll have to wait till it comes out and then I'll know what it is. This is doing really well. This is parsley from a guy on YouTube called Flying Frisbee, and he brought this to me as a Christmas, as a visiting present. It's gone through the winter. I was parsley off it all winter, and it's going like mad now, as you can see. Let's pull out a few of these radishes. See that? Radishes have come out really well. So I'll go and eat those now, I think. These peas are coming along nicely, and I've put a few little French beans, so all these peas will go up and climb among these thorny branches and beans, and I think it's going to work nice, that thing. Here's quite a funny thing. I just planted this hortensia stick in there for fun, and I think it's taken root because those leaves look pretty vigorous on there. So maybe the hortensias will be reproducing themselves. So as you can see, these peas are doing well. Nice row of peas there. And it's the first time I've grown peas, so I'm looking forward to pulling off them pods. And intermixed with the peas, we've got the odd bean. There we go. And the beans are starting to come up. And they will go and climb up this little swing here. If the slugs don't get everything first, other side of the bean tree, and these ones are coming along all right. They'll start shooting up soon. But I had to put a lot of slug pellets down because they were everything was getting eaten away by the slugs. Blackcurrant bushes looking well. That should be, I think it's flowered already. The only problem is at the bottom of this blackcurrant bush there's an ant nest underneath it, and that sort of disturbs the roots a little bit. But I still managed to usually get about 10 jars of blackcurrant jam out of this. I should plant more really because I love blackcurrants. And almost the same here. A red currant. Chives. I planted these here a few years ago, and now they come up every year on their own. And it's quite nice to have the chives and the thyme quite near to the kitchen, so you can just quick nip out and get some chives to throw on your food, if you like chives, that is. These are already starting to got a seed already though. They don't mess about, do they? There's the grapevine. I've got to find some way of fixing that up properly. At the moment I'm just going to let it grow up into those lilac bushes there. So we've got some nice lilacs. I feel like Dorian Gray sniffing those things. They've got a very, very strong smell. This is what's known as a Felsenbirne or a Juneberry in English. And this had loads of lovely white flowers on, but it came so late that all the flowers were already finished within a couple of days. The flowers came and disappeared, and now already the fruit's starting. This was a little bush when I planted it. It's gone quite big. And I've heard you can eat the Juneberries, but I don't like the taste of them myself very much. Amazing, these ferns, really. There's nothing there, and within a week or two they'd suddenly unroll themselves, and the whole place is full like an old forest somewhere. But I really like the ferns, and it's a bit shady here, so they're in the shade and they're multiplying like mad, and I don't mind if they spread all the way along here. So the apple tree's looking good. And this little piece here is grafted on from a piece of scion wood from Stephen Hayes in England. So this little piece here is some old English variety, I can't remember which one it is, but it's taken nicely. Hopefully we'll get an apple this year. Olive plant's doing nice. Got a bit of an attack by something, but I squirted a bit of stuff on there and that seems to have got rid of the parasites that are eating it all away. So that's me just about done for today, because I've still got quite a lot of jobs to do, weeding and the grass is growing so fast at the moment. It seems like I have to cut the grass non-stop. And what else have I got? In the next video I'll do the planting out tomatoes. I wait till the 15th of May before I plant out my tomatoes, and then I'll be trying to plant out tomatoes in a sort of a giant frame outside. And then we're getting onto the more exotic stuff like aubergines and various other Mediterranean type vegetables. We start off now with the easy stuff, the spinach and the radish, stuff that grows quickly in spring, but then we can go onto the more exotic stuff later as the summer gets going. Anyway, have a great day and happy gardening.